Good afternoon. It is Sunday, March 20th, 2022, and Robin and I are on the AT. We are headed southbound from Newfound Gap. We are doing 3 nights and 4 days. We're staying at Mount Collins Shelter tonight, and then Derrick Knob Shelter night 2, and then Molly's Ridge Shelter night 3. It is currently, I think, 34 degrees maybe, and I am in short sleeves. Be bold, start cold. But I'm about to put my puffy on because it's too cold. I thought I'd get past the first hill where I warm up a little bit and see how it goes. We have 4.6 miles to the shelter. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to record. We are in through hiker season, and I do want to honor people's privacies. So I have a feeling we've already met up with a few, and I just don't want to make them uncomfortable. Cool thing though, we got a shelter in Fontana Dam who brought us up here. Shout out to my friend Tammy Brown. Just as we crossed the dam, we saw our first bear. It was a yearling, a very small bear, but he was on his own, fairly close by. I think we might have gotten some pictures. If we did, I'll try to put them in here. So I'm gonna let this go now so I can get into my groove, and we will see you up the trail. We have come to our first junction here on the AT up at Clingman's Dome Road. We will continue on, but down here is the Road Prong Trail. You can get to Chimney Tops and Newfound Gap, but just not where we started Newfound Gap. I think this is called Indian Grave Gap, and if I'm not mistaken, there is another trailhead over here somewhere. Clingman's Dome Road is still closed for about another week, so we will have the dome to ourselves aside from all the brave hikers tomorrow morning. Yes, here we go. This is Indian Gap Road, excuse me. I'll back out. Oop. Let you pause and read that. And we are continuing down this trail. We are at 1.7 miles. So we have less than 3 to go. No ice on the trails. We were a little concerned about that because I know the area from Clingman's Dome pretty much to past Charlie's Bunyan can have ice on it this time of year, especially after last week's snowstorm. But there's been a hint of ice in one spot, but other than that, it's been just like this. It has been uphill going this way, flattened out a little bit more, and now we're going uphill again. have come to another juncture, one I honestly forgot about. So it's the Fork Ridge Trail. It goes off to this direction. Southbound, that would be left, northbound right. That is actually a parking area out that way. So that is how you, I guess, would get onto the Appalachian Trail on your journey up Clingman's Dome Road. And so we have 0.7 miles left to Mount Collins Shelter, which means we are making really good time. Yeah. Just like that, we have made it to the junction of the Appalachian Trail, which if we continue on, we will tomorrow morning. Clingman's Dome is 3.4 miles. And then Mount Collins Shelter, it says is 0.5. That's a lie. It is like 0.2. I don't know why it says that. In fact, I'm going to double check that on my Garmin watch to make sure that I have it a little bit. I remember hiking down this, running into it right away, not realizing that it was right there. And even when we hiked back out, because there's a little bit of a hill here, not much. When we hiked back out, I thought that was just nothing. So we'll see. I may have to tell you tonight in my tent, because I probably will not record anything here at the shelter. We know for sure that there are going to be 4 people here. We passed a through hiker who stopped here for a break or stopped along the way. I'm not really sure, but he knew of 4 people that were here already. I will most likely record in my tent as long as I can be quiet and not disturb anybody. I'll try to remember to do that. So this is the trail down. We're not really sure if we're going to find any water there. This is March, so if there's going to be water around the shelter, it would be right now. I will let you know. But for now, I'm just going to continue on so we can get to camp. Right now, it's about, I think it's like 6:15 or maybe, I don't know, maybe later than that. So we are eager to put our tents up and cook some food and enjoy our first night.
Hi guys, I hope you can see me and I hope you can hear me. There are a lot of tent campers around Mount Collins Shelter and I don't want to disturb them. So I know that the sign at the juncture says that Mount Collins Shelter is a half a mile off the AT, and that is not true. It is about 0.3, and then the water source is about a 0.15 from the shelter down the trail as well. It is a great pipe water source. It was really easy to get the water. The low is supposed to be 30, but overnight it's supposed to get warmer, and I would say feel like temperature is going to be, I would say at least 32 right now. But in my tent, I'm nice and warm. I have a new sleeping pad that I'm using. It is the Thermarest Neo Air X Lite Women, I believe. So I'm really excited to try that out. I still carry my accordion Thermarest closed cell foam pad, so I have that as well. And then I have my 20-degree bag and my 15-degree liner. On top of that, I have my Melanzana microgrid hoodie dress, so it covers my thighs, which keeps me warm at night. And then I have my down jacket. So I've got my gloves. I'm plenty warm. This is actually going to be a nice toasty night. I've already taken some Benadryl. This is the start of allergy season for me, and I'm in the midst of allergy shots, weekly allergy shots. So I went ahead and took some Benadryl. And I think I'm going to sleep really good tonight. So yeah, this is a great shelter. I don't want anybody to be concerned as to how far off the AT that it is. It's not as far as the sign says. So it's a great shelter. It does have a privy. There were several ups today. The worst one was the beginning, and I don't know if that was just the beginning, why it was so bad. But I felt like that the ups from about Indian Gap on were fairly decent. They weren't bad. It just, you know, there were some steps, but it's so beautiful up here. The enchanted forest is real. I hope that I was able to record that well enough to show you guys good video, but this is one of the most beautiful parts of the trail, of the Appalachian Trail, of the Smokies. So even if you're just out for a section hike, or you want to find something to do that you're not doing the Smoky Mountain 900 miler, you've got to visit this side of the AT in the Smokies. It's just gorgeous. I can't think of anything else that I need to say. If so, I'll turn it back on. But if not, I will see you tomorrow morning, whether it's in this video or another one. Good night.